Sago.
Bryv. People hate our name, dude.
They hate it.
They hate every video. Yeah, I love you guys, but you need to find a brand new name.
They're like, we should pick a new name. Any other options? They're like, how about Rush Hour?
Yeah, like we're not gonna get sued by Donnie Yen
Jackie
and
Chan.
Yeah, all them. Donnie Yen and Chris Tucker.
Yeah, we don't want that. So that's where we at.
We're working with what we got.
That's all we got for now. Maybe we can buy the rights to Rush Hour at some point, you know?
Oh, yeah, we can afford that.
If this takes off, you know? If this does
the minute
well.
we hit 10K, let me tell you, Rush Hour, we're coming.
It belongs to us, brother.
Yeah.
Talking about One Piece again. Funny enough.
Yeah. We can't avoid the piece.
It's in the news, though. I've been seeing it
is.
everywhere. And, you know, One Piece fans are dramatic, so some people are blowing it out of proportion. Where they're like, oh, how can you say? But I might agree with them. Might agree with them on this one because there are people that are saying One Piece is not political. And I guess the first thing we got to figure out is what makes an anime or something political. Is it the idea of talking about politics? Is it some of the themes and some of the things it would touch on, even though it doesn't directly say this? But like, I feel like for One Piece, it's pretty forward.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like a lot of the themes, a lot of the plot points, it can be seen as pretty political. You know, it's hard to deny that.
I feel like people say if you're saying it's not political, it's probably because there's things you don't want to talk about at that moment. You're like, no, it's not political. We're not even going there. Where, no, there's like oppression. I think there are ways where the government tries to even take over other countries, invasion, eradicating, genocide, infiltration, assassination. It's
all there.
It's all there.
And, you know, it's like what you said, right? Like, I feel like a lot of things could deem an anime as political. Is it the themes? Is it the characters? The plot points? Like, there's so many ways you could look at it. But One Piece, I think, is pretty straightforward with its political themes. But the thing is, right, even if it is political, or can be seen as a political anime, that doesn't have to be your main takeaway. I think that's where people kind of get hung up, right? Like, you can know that One Piece is
not a political anime.
But,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And you can walk away saying, oh, yeah, it's just like a fun pirate manga. It really depends on the person.
I would not describe One Piece. If somebody asks me what One Piece is about, I'm not going to be like, politics.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It's kind of like when we talk about One Piece being a battle manga, where it's like, that's not the first thing I talk to people about. Like, oh my God, you got to see the fights. No. But it's an aspect of it, right? Like, yes, One Piece, I'd say One Piece is not just a battle manga. One Piece is not just a political manga. But those aspects do exist within it, you know? And so it's like, I think to just ignore or deny the obvious when it comes to politics within One Piece, that's essentially what we're doing. Of course, that's not the intent of the main character, but Luffy, he shot the flag. He declared war, right? Like, he blew that up. So it's like, how can we completely ignore that when that's like at the forefront? And again, that's not the purpose. That's not the main thing. I think it's right there, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's all kind of just right there. I mean, even like Drum Island is another great example of it too, right? With their whole, doctor situation. But the thing is, right, people think that because One Piece has a certain messaging that you have to agree with it. But that's not the way it should be. Like, the real world is very nuanced. One Piece is a lot more straightforward. Well, yeah, it could be a commentary, but at the same time, you don't have to agree with it per se. I mean, you could walk away from One Piece saying, yeah, that's like an ideal way to like go about things. That's an ideal world. But at the same time, it's like, wait a minute. Can't really be applied in real life, Like there is like that distinguishing mark at the end of the day. Like there is that line in the sand.
You gotta understand politics, where it's just political views, how people would view things. I think different laws, how they're broken. I think
Yeah.
even when we talk about like how the world government, how they'd work with, or just the whole system of the Yonko, the warlords, and the world government. That entire framework is it's politics, right? Shanks pulling up and stopping the war. Oh, we're gonna let it go just because it's you. That's politics, right? At the end of the day, it's a lot of things that goes on that happens because of politics and the framework established within One Piece. And I understand like there's a line that I like to have when we talk about politics in One Piece. I try not to go too far as crossover into the real world because I feel like that can get nasty. I know there's things happening in Nepal, et cetera, and it's just like, people try to. I saw somebody saying like it's unfortunate that a lot of One Piece YouTubers aren't talking about Nepal, and when One Piece is so political and there's so many themes and imagery in One Piece that's going on that shows in Nepal, I'm just like, brother, we know One Piece, all right? I think at the end of the day, sometimes people should stay where they're comfortable. Of course, there are times where you want to step out your comfort zone and go to different places. But like, if you don't know politics, if that's not your expertise, don't jump into political talk. You're like, well, I know One Piece, so I can talk some politics with you guys and talk. No, bro. Sometimes you got to know your role.
Not a lot of people want that either from us, right? Like a lot of people, when they just watch One Piece, it's to escape from like the real world and just to have fun for a little bit with your friends. And it's like, I think the last thing people want us to do, even if we agree with them or disagree with them, is to talk politics. And like Nepal, right? Like I've seen that the Straw Hat flag is being flown at Nepal. And it's like, brother, I don't even know where to start with that. I don't know nothing about Nepal.
And like, the thing is, I know enough where I can have conversations, but I know that my level of involvement with politics is not deep enough to bring to the platform to have a honest and open conversation.
Yeah.
So I typically stay away from it, right? With surface level things, we could talk about it, but as far as going deeper, and also, like, let's say we're YouTubers, let's say this is what we do for a living. I was always taught, there are two things you don't bring up in the workplace: politics and religion. And you don't tell people how much you make. But
it's funny. I don't know who started that, but yeah, I heard the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's just not a good look. It's not a good idea. I remember one time I was in the break room at work, and then people started discussing. This is when before Donald Trump got elected previously, and there were people discussing like their affiliations, and it was getting heated, man.
It wasn't like, a break room anymore.
No, when I said I took my lunch, I went to my car. I was like, I am out of here. I want no parts. Like, I mean, why would you do that? He was like, well, why would you do that? I was like, yeah, this isn't. Yeah. He's like, hey, Ron, what do you think about this?
You can't have like a moderate stance on anything, too.
No, people want you to be on one side.
Yeah,
it's like if you're not, it's either you're with us or you're against us.
It's crazy.
And so people do not like you kind of playing the fence with some of these things. So no, I definitely get that. But in general, though, we have to just sometimes look at things for what they are. There's something that I did see where it kind of breaks down politics a little bit, and it was apparently the view of Aristotle was that to be political meant that everything was decided through words and persuasion and not through violence, while other people see it as politics is the way in which free societies are governed. Politics is politics, and other forms of rule are something else. So it's like when we talk about how some things are even resolved in One Piece, like in Dressrosa, right? It is politics in which how Fujitora handled things and why Akainu was upset. Because he's like, no, that's us now taking the blame for everything that happened there that does not reflect well on us. Right? And Fujitora's like, I don't care about that. For him, his view of politics is being honest, being open, letting the people know what happened here. Right? And we just can't ignore these things, bro. Like, even someone like Smoker moving from getting promoted and then moving to where he moved is from knowing people. It's like these things are just embedded in One Piece. And honestly, some of them you have to look for, but then you have things like the Reverie, right? You have things like Emu, even things like God Valley, even things like Rocks, Suppression, Erasure, Genocide. I mean, bro, we're not saying One Piece is a political anime,
but the themes are there.
You can't discount the politics.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I think where people, like I said, where people get hazed up is that they try to equate it to real life politics. And it's like, yeah, you could like draw lines and just say, oh, this connects to that. But
you can try to
real life is just a lot more nuanced too. Real life is a lot more complicated.
One Piece is pretty straightforward as far as, I guess for us, I think, how we view right and wrong. But I think even in One Piece, there's some questions to be had. Like when we talk about Rocks and him taking over the world government, we're like, okay, how would he handle the politics?
Yeah.
Like, how would he handle the world after that? Like, that's an important aspect. And then we talk about like pirates and Marines. Of course, we're following the pirates, so we feel like, I mean, the pirates, they're not as bad as them. And even Kid said that, like, yo, if you think I'm bad, think about the Celestial Dragons. But when we get to the Marines, it's a completely different conversation where they're actually trying to do good, but they just have a, despicable overlord. So I think even with Otohime and her negotiations for Fishman Island, even her assassination, even the Fishman getting rights, right? All these things are encapsulated in the show. I think even the view or the illusion of power to some of the states, right? Giving them certain power and having them think, yo, we're all in this together while having an overlord that's making the decisions. It's like, bro, again, we don't want to pull things from One Piece and bring it to the real world, but you can, if you want to do that, you can.
Yeah.
So I don't see why or how we can say One Piece isn't political. I think even if we take it to like other anime, like what anime would you say is political?
What other anime?
Yeah. FMAB.
FMAB, yeah. FMAB, that's a good one.
Even Hunter x Hunter.
It's funny, I thought about Code Geass, but I forgot the plot of Code Geass, so.
Code Geass is 1000% political. Okay, here's another question. If there's politics in everything, do we need more direct hints or links to politics to call something political?
No.
Right? Because there could be discussion of government or power within several different anime. Naruto, we talk about Danzo and, the Hokage and distribution of power amongst the nations, right?
One of the worst distributions out there, by the way.
Terrible. Just
Dude,
horrendous.
What do you mean the Leaf Village gets the Nine Tails? They're literally overwhelming everybody already. The Mist gets the 3? What? The Cloud gets 2, and
they had a great lawyer. They
8?
had Matlock.
What are we doing?
Okay? They had Matlock. They did it. I mean, I don't know. When you start thinking about it, Apothecary Diaries.
Oh yeah, Apothecary. That's more like realism almost.
Yes.
That one just, yeah.
That is probably the most political we've said so far. That's literally what it's about. Right? I'm trying to think of any others. Because, I mean, you can find aspects in most anime.
Yeah, most anime.
Just because, I mean, politics is like it's around us. It's just a major aspect.
It just makes
of
a good
our
plot
lives.
point, really. I'd say.
Right.
And I think, like I said, I think people get hung up because they're like, oh yeah, like because this anime leans more left or leans more right, you have to agree with it. That doesn't have to be the case.
When I think of One Piece, I've talked about it being political before, and so I think in general, if you read the manga, you follow One Piece Weekly, you're gonna pick up on the political beats. In general, though, I don't know how many people are taking away politics from One Piece, but if you just look or think about it, it's clear. Well, it's kind of like when we talk about like the One Piece world. Like, where would be a good place to live? And people talk about Whole Cake Island. Well, you got to exchange lifespans,
small
for
cost.
safety.
10
Wano.
years, trade it off. Wano's awful.
Wano is terrible. Big Whitebeard's territory is cool, but I feel like that's like a secret society. Like, you got to be from there.
Yeah, but Whitebeard's like hometown. There's nothing there though. Like they're like, yeah, Whitebeard donated all of his treasure, and it's like you look around, there's like 2 houses. It's like, okay, what do we? What the fuck? Whitebeard was poor as hell. What do you mean?
They got scammed.
Yeah, they got scammed. Like somebody, the middleman snipping off a little bit too much, brother. I don't know. Whitebeard's hometown's kind of ass.
They're still like, they got windmills and shit.
Yeah.
They got no electricity.
Vegapunk never visited them.
Water 7.
Yeah, Water 7's not bad. Aqua Laguna is kind of a bitch, but, you know, you just board up, you're fine.
Yeah, Water 7
It doesn't sound
cool.
like anybody really dies to Aqua Laguna. It's just like an inconvenience.
Get used to it.
Yeah,
and I think the people have adjusted. But no, I politics is just part of human history. And I think if you're going to be pulling historical aspects into anime or manga, you're going to touch on some politics.
And the thing is, I feel like I bet there are even cases of mangakas or just storytellers or writers, authors who create something and they don't think of it as political. That's not their intention, but it just ends up being like that because it's easy to tackle political topics. Like, it's so broad.
Yeah.
It's so broad.
It's
like, the minute you introduce like a council or, you know, higher ups or etc., or like one faction against another, like boom, it becomes political. Like, I'd say it's almost harder to make a story that's not political. Like I said, like maybe Oda didn't originally want to make it political, but it just ended up being that way. And he's like, oh, I guess I'll lean into it.
I remember somebody did say, I think they said that Luffy is a terrorist.
That's another hard one because it's like, where do you draw the line at terrorist, right? Like, by definition,
well, first off,
you could be one, yeah.
A terrorist, by definition, is a person who uses unlawful violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political arms.
So he would be one.
Even if it's not your intent, you can be that because of what happened.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you shoot down the world government flag and say, we're against you now, looks away. It's almost like if they catch you in a parking lot and you're with a woman doing something, but you're in a school parking lot, you get caught and you're arrested, then you're a
sex offender.
What would they say? You're a sex offender. You're like, well, that wasn't my intent. Oh, sorry. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's I want to say it's extreme, but Luffy being a terrorist, let's just say it's real life, and there's somebody like Luffy, right, running around doing what Luffy's doing. Even if we don't, like, let's say we don't know the intent, but he's doing what he's doing. He's breaking into Rikers, right? Freeing people, right? He's shooting flags down in Washington, D.C.
100%. And see, that's one of the extremes, right? You can't bring like anime into real life. Like, there is that divide.
Yeah, because if you start doing that, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that's just the problem. Like, people try to apply Luffy to real life, and it's like, it wouldn't really work like that.
No.
And then when people are afraid to say like One Piece is political, like, the thing is, like I said, you know, that doesn't have to be your main takeaway. Like, we read One Piece, we watch One Piece weekly, daily, talk about it all the time. And it's like, if somebody were to ask me to describe One Piece, my go-to wouldn't be, oh, it's a political series.
No.
That wouldn't be the main thing.
No. But
some people, yeah, that could be. But, everybody has a different line in the sand for that.
If I knew somebody that was into that, I'd be like, well, a lot of that.
Yeah. Have fun, brother.
Yeah. It can, we can break it down and try to make it make sense for everybody. But it's a lot of that for you, if you're into that. So, but I feel like One Piece is a very difficult one to say that because you can get a little bit of everything in One Piece.
Yeah, but also, like, you can't apply One Piece to real life. And also, just because an anime pushes a certain theme, that doesn't mean that theme would work in real life as well. I think that's where people also get hung up, which, you could try it. That's totally fair. But, like, it's just one of those things. Like, there's a lot of nuance in real life that you can't apply to One Piece.
And if One Piece, like I said, it's nuanced in One Piece as well. But One Piece kind of makes things a bit more clear.
Yeah.
To make us feel like we're against the machine.
And it's a lot more dramatized as well, with like the powers, the fantasy aspects of it.
Very exaggerated.
Yeah.
Very exaggerated. And somebody be like, what do you mean? This happened. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
tough, brother.
It's tough. And then I feel like even the conversation is difficult because people feel strongly about like their politics.
It's like a badge on their arm.
Yeah, even when I talk to some people about like their political affiliation, or like, how do you feel about the other side? It's like, if you're on the other side, then
you're
I'm a
scum.
Right? If you're on the other side, I'm judging you. And I'm like, whoa. People,
it's becoming so divisive, brother.
I think it's just built in. Right? Yeah. I think it's just a part of it.
People let it like destroy friendships and family and shit. It's like, dang, dude, that's crazy.
I don't think it's gonna. I mean, that's just throughout history. You're on the other side, especially with where we are now. I say at least in America, where it's just.
I mean, it's not even just America. Like I'd say it's around the world.
Yeah, and I think in general, it's not going away. Can we think about like what's the solution?
There is a solution.
One party.
One party. Ruled by one person. And this person is the world's strongest man. He's like 50 feet tall. He can shoot laser beams.
The Rock?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's the one to unite humanity. No, there's no solution. There's no like realistic solution.
There's no realistic solution because I think no matter what... Because here's the thing. A lot of us are conditioned. And then we're conditioned so well that we believe that our beliefs are our beliefs. And so no matter what, there's always going to be an opposing side. And honestly, I think just how life is, great action causes great reaction. So even if a party somehow sprouts up and manages to dissolve the other party, at some point, another party is going to pop up to go against.
Yeah, or the winning party will split in half because of some difference.
Something is going to happen to have an opposing party. That's why some people are so passionate about it, because it's generational. But my dad voted this, his grandfather and his grandfather, and we believe in this, and that's what I believe in. Well, you believe in it because they believed in it, and they believed in it because that person believed in it. So how... There's no getting you out of that. There's no changing that. There's no convincing. There's no middle ground. It's either I have this or I don't.
Yeah. And then at some point, people get like lost in an echo chamber, and they also vehemently believe in whatever they do. Like there's also that problem too.
It's tough. We've talked about this before. I commend political YouTubers or political commentators.
It sounds like the worst.
It's people that decide to be public with their political affiliation. It just feels like...
Because at that point, it's just a constant argument.
It's because only people that are going to... Well, you're going to have people agreeing with you, obviously. It's guaranteed opposition.
Yeah.
Every day. No matter what you say. Guaranteed. So, and the thing is, it's not like, I guess, tech, right? where like I don't know,
like Apple
iPhone,
versus Samsung,
right? Where it's like, I like these features. No, it's visceral. It is heated. It is passionate. Okay? And you gotta like walk with that every day. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
It's too much, man.
Maybe the money was.
Yeah, if they give you a fat stack, maybe. Hey, yo, George, you listening?
If the money is good enough,
guys, if you're listening out there, pay me $100 and I'll switch to any side.
I might be able to stomach it.
Yeah.
But at that point, if it's money driven, then I'm just gonna chill.
Oh, dude, but that's the way to do it. Like, whatever party gives me the first like 100K, like, I'm a ride or die.
I don't care about any of it, and one party's like, yo, here's 200K.
200K is 200K, man. I don't know.
Somebody say 100K to make an ad, an integrated video.
Integrated video?
On a One Piece review.
Yeah. Just break halfway in. Yeah, 100K. I might do it. Shoot. It doesn't even have to be even something I agree with. Yeah, 100K. Feed me for a hot minute. You kidding me?
So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, 100K.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. You do it too?
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah.
I do it. I think depending on the party,
it's crazy.
You're going to get attacked for like forever.
Oh, yeah. But and then what you got to do is you have to take 200K from the next party and then go to them. Just keep on switching back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Nobody will know whose side you're on. And you're just raking in the dough.
Yeah. It's tough. It's a tough pill, but I'd swallow it.
So yeah, Kamala Trump. Hey, my books are open. Pencil me in.
Whomever comes with the
whoever comes with the dollar bills. Now I'm there, brother.
You guys are disgusting. You stand for nothing, fall for everything.
Hey, I stand for what I stand for. I don't care too much about making it public.
Facts.
And if you're influenced by a YouTuber, I mean, I don't know what to tell you either. It depends. If they hit you with new information, sure. But like if Brago all of a sudden says that he loves green tea and you're like, you know what, I love green tea too. There might be a problem there.
That might convince you in like a really convincing way.
Yeah, but if Brago drops like new green tea facts, which is very different. Like I said, there's a lot of nuance there. If Brago drops like, oh yeah, by the way, green tea, it makes your poops a lot more solid. And then you're like, oh, you know what, green tea's kind of good. That's different. But if Brago just says he likes it and you like it, that's no. It's like the Taylor Swift effect, right?
When I example of this is when I promoted Surfshark VPN, and in the ad I said, well, if you just use incognito tab, that doesn't protect you. Your information is still being shared.
That is true.
People are like, what? They're like, no way. I was like,
exactly.
Yeah. So a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that. I thought incognito was incognito."
I'm a big believer that if you learn new information, there's nothing wrong with changing your opinion either.
I agree.
Like for some people, people are just so stuck on one side. It's
they like to double down.
If you learn something new, change your mind. And then plus, like, I think a lot of people are normal, and there's like aspects of one party they like and aspects of another party that they like. But because like it's so split into left or right, it's like it does feel like you have to pick and choose and stay on that side. When in reality, I think a lot more people are nuanced. Like they believe in this, but they also believe in that. It's tough.
Yeah, I think that's the thing where like, I like what they're saying here, but I don't disagree with this. So it's just you kind of have to pick the lesser of two evils, I guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to think beyond yourself. All right, what would benefit more people?
But also, what would benefit yourself? Like, are you a one topic voter?
I think it depends, right? Because if you're if I'm struggling, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about paycheck to paycheck, I'm eating Vienna sausages every day.
Dude, Vienna sausages are so fucking banger, though.
I do enjoy
also a
Vienna
great
sausages.
insult for like a fat person.
I like fat people.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them. Just work out though.
Just
go for a walk.
Go run.
A walk is
going
perfect.
around.
You know, a walk is beautiful. You don't have to start heavy.
Yeah. They did.
It's crazy coming from somebody who loves fat people.
I love fat people. I adore them. But like you said,
Like-
you gotta believe them
like-
out of it sometimes.
Prime Nikado avocado.
So you saw the video of him like he came back skinny.
Yeah, that's an old topic. Like he was fat for I think like 3 or 4 years or something, and then he pre-recorded like a bunch of videos and just kept on releasing them. And then one day he's like, I fooled you. I've been 2 steps ahead. And then he's like actually like what, like 150 now or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
I do think I always
Dedication.
worry about people
I
that
respect
do
it.
mukbangs. I think mukbangs kind of fell out. They kind of fallen off now.
I think mukbangs are disgusting. I hate watching people eat.
I don't like watching people eat. I don't like people watching me eat. But sometimes I am genuinely impressed. There was this guy that I saw on Twitter, and he's eating Popeyes, and he ate a biscuit like it was a cracker.
Just Jesus, man.
A Popeyes biscuit. You know Popeyes biscuit. You need some moisture, right?
Yeah,
like
because it's dry as hell.
Because it's dry. No gel, just like a cracker. Just inhale that thing.
That's like saying he sucks on a
impressed.
drumstick like it's a popsicle. Like he just sucks out all the meat or something. Sounds like a superhero at this point.
What did he eat? You know the fries. Was it Popeyes? He ate the fries. He ate like, I want to say like 8 fries at a time. And so he ate the entire fries, like the bag, the thing of fries in like 30 seconds.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yes.
Like you do it at home, do it behind closed doors. I don't want to see that. Like,
But the thing is,
It's
I
so
think it's
interesting.
impressive though. If I could eat like that, I'd record it.
yeah, and then like if you're making money off of it, sure. Like it's one of those things.
if I could eat like
man.
that,
I
inhale a
can't.
Popeyes biscuit with like that, I'm recording.
I don't know if you guys
People
remember.
need to see this.
There was an old YouTuber. I don't know if he's still around, if he's dead, or if he's still making videos. Shoe Nice, you remember him? Shoe
He's
Nice
the
is like
mukbangs.
didn't do mukbangs. He was like an old YouTube star. His whole gimmick was eating the most disgusting, inedible things known to mankind. Like he's like, yeah, my name's Shoe Nice, and today I'm eating 50 tampons. And then he cracks them open and he just swallows like tampon after tampon. He's like, yeah, I'm Shoe Nice, and today I'm eating Elmer's glue. And he just swallows a glue container. And it's like, yeah, it's
I don't think you should play like that. I don't feel like that's worth it.
not worth.
I don't feel like that's worth it.
Yeah,
I don't feel like you should play with putting things in your mouth.
I agree.
But for the mukbangers, and I don't know, I think there's some people that hate watching people eat. There's some people that love it.
Yeah, some people like it. It's goes back. Everybody's kind of different in that way. Like I can't watch people eat. I don't like eating in a camera. Like sometimes I'll be streaming for a while and it's like, man, I'm hungry. It's like, oh, I'll just grab something to eat.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, hey, I'm ending the stream, y'all. I'm gonna go eat. And they're like, oh no, just eat on
Right.
stream. It's like, nope, I'm not doing that. I can't. And then like sometimes
I
I'll watch a
don't eat on
streamer
stream.
and they just start snacking and it's like, okay, I'm
got,
tuning
like-
out for a little bit.
No, there's sometimes streamers who like have Uber Eats while
Just-
they're streaming.
Yeah, ready to go. And it doesn't bother most people. It bothers me. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll just come back in like 5 minutes. I'm good.
I think I don't know. I like there are times where I'm watching, because when I'm watching shit, I like to eat. So I would love to like watch my anime and shit and just be eating.
Yeah.
But I would hate to watch that, especially with smacking in the camera and smacking in the mic and
if
shit
they're
on
like a
my
dirty
face.
eater, yeah, she gets on their
Yeah.
face.
like it's just, you know.
Ugh.
But I like to watch things when I'm eating. I like to eat and watch things, but I can't do it on camera.
Ooh, funny you talk about eating and things getting on your face. Because it just reminded me, I'm currently rewatching the One Piece live action.
Well,
Dude, God bless my
no, that's
soul.
where
It's
you're going with it.
it's so bad.
Oh, you're rewatching it? Why? You trying to get a refresher before the new one drops?
So me and my wife, we just got done watching all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Your hometown, your backyard. great movies. Great movies. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's go to the next pirate thing. Let's watch the One Piece live action again.
Was it great the second time around?
No, it's worse. It's so much worse. I mean, if people like the One Piece live action, I think that's totally fine. It's one of those things. I don't judge people based on what they like. Sure, you can love it. It's just not my cup of tea, brother.
What episode are you on?
I'm at Sierra Village, and the reason I bring up food on your face is because Luffy just opens up a pot of blue poison stew and just guzzles it down, and it just has like blue Nickelodeon slime all over his face. And I don't like the castings. I don't like the sets, don't like the costumes, don't like the effects, don't like the script. I genuinely struggle to find a compliment I can give to One Piece live action. But it's like one of those opinions, and you know, people, if you...
Emily Rudd is hot.
Oh, yeah. If you follow, like, the main channel, people ask, like, all the time, like, are you going to do a Season 2 reaction? Are you going to break down, blah, blah, blah? It's like, I don't do it. And the main reason why is, like...
I'm a reaction.
For me, at least, like, I have nothing positive to say, so I just don't say it.
I'm just not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't want to be negative.
Yeah. I like the live action. I didn't love it. I felt like the action should have been better. And I feel like Netflix live action thing that I really liked was The Witcher. And I feel like if they could get the action to where The Witcher is or was, because I haven't watched the new season. It's I think it's Liam Hemsworth.
I can't do that. They got rid of Henry.
Well, they say Henry left. He wanted to leave because they weren't, well.
There's like a bunch of differences on set, right?
Yeah, and they say he had other projects he wanted to participate in. One was Superman, and
I think he's now doing Warhammer, which is like his favorite franchise.
Yeah, I did enjoy The Witcher. I enjoyed the first 2 seasons a lot. I haven't even finished season 3, and I think I stopped because when I found out he was leaving, I was like, "What's the point?" Right?
Yeah,
because he's in season 3. But I'm like, "What's the point if it's like
if you're switching up the actors?"
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know. But I think for me, if the action had gotten to where The Witcher was, I thought some of the action in The Witcher was really good. But the One Piece live action, not good.
I think the way they do a lot of their shots is also kind of wonky. And you start to notice it like pretty soon how they like always do close up face shots. I don't know why they do that. Just it's like you're literally watching an anime. Like, here's their face.
Piss me off. You know why? Because Fairy Tail would rarely ever show an attack landing. It would be like an attack then a cutaway.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, show the damn attack. Like, what are we doing? Like, show it landing. Oh my God, it used to piss me off with fairy tale attacks. But no, I understand that with the live action. Like I said, it's hit or miss for a lot of people. For me, it's in the middle. I feel like hopefully the action is better in season 2. I know Matt stepped down. I can't see that as a positive thing, considering that he was the consummate One Piece guy. And so when you remove the One Piece guy, does it get better? Does it get more commercial? Does it get more Netflixy? Right? Like,
imagine he was the one holding back the floods. It just gets like 10 times worse. Hope not.
Be worse if it gets 10. What'd be bad if it gets 10 times better?
It's one of those things. I wish the live action the best. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it's not good all of a sudden. Just different strokes for different folks. You know, some people jack off with their left hand, some people jack off with their right. Like, do whatever makes you happy.
Some people jack off with both at the same time.
Yes. That sounds cursed.
But
just
let
two
people
at once. Like, I feel like your whole body would be twerking at that point, you know? You'd just be like in a rocking chair.
That's their thing, bro. That's their thing.
Yeah.
You know, you like what you like, do what you do. You know,
it's as simple as that.
As long as you keep it to yourself, nobody's gonna judge you. Right?
Yeah.
So
to all the double handers out there, kudos to you.
Yeah, because if you can do that, Impressive.
That's impressive. Yeah, I mean, not just like lengthwise, but just like body wise. Like just do the action right now. You're probably gonna like rotate a little bit. Like keeping your balance while doing that, it's got to be like a feat to some extent.
Yeah, but if you can do that, that's kind of a little gay.
Yeah, why would you do that? Like, what's the point? Just like enjoy life naturally, you freak.
They're like, how about this?
Like imagine. Oh, have you watched the anime Golden Kamuy?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh,
I've been people
dude.
saying I should check it out.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
don't
should
know
check it
anything
out.
about it. I haven't watched it, but there's like a scene that went viral on Twitter, or just I guess like TikTok in general, where there's a guy whose power is to release semen. So he
Like
walks.
people that work on the ships.
I don't know what Golden Kamuy's about, but like there's just I saw a clip of a guy just walking around town just doing this, and then he shoots it off, and then like the little sperm cells just came to life and started attacking people. And it's like a real like animated scene. It's like, damn, brother, that's
I actually saw a video like
That's
that.
crazy.
It was in real life.
oh,
A
I
guy, like-
saw one of those too.
Yeah, you just walked past a woman and just and kept going.
That's that was at Dollar Tree.
Yes.
Yeah, it was at Dollar
Yeah.
Tree. He's like they call him the quick leg ejaculator. He hit like 5 different women and then he got arrested finally.
That is talent. Like that is disgusting, but that is talent. How the hell?
Yeah, one of the most disgusting talents out there.
Can you imagine you find out that's your talent?
I
Like a
forgot there was like a
walk-by ejaculator?
rapper. There was a rapper who put a bounty out on his head. Was it Meek Mills? Because it was like in one of the rappers' like hometown, and he was like, yeah, like the first person that finds him gets $10,000. And then I think the guy just turned himself in. He's like, yeah, I'm getting cooked.
Why was he so mad at him?
I don't know. Maybe he knew
Why
like the
did that
lady
trigger you?
personally.
Maybe. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Because like, there's so many other criminals walking around. Why did the quick ejaculator piss you off that much? Why was that the one? If I find you.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Meek Mills offers $2,000 to find the man who performed an obscene act in Philadelphia Dollar Tree. It was Meek Mills. Just 2,000? Come on, Meek. You got more than that. What the hell?
2000 in Philly, I guess.
I mean, I guess if you're shopping
Yeah.
at Dollar Tree, 2,000's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2000 is a lot of money. And so like somebody give you 2,000 just to find the ejaculator. Maybe I do like a little like a sting operation. I'd be like, hey, honey, I might need you to go in a Dollar Tree and something a bit
babe.
promiscuous.
Yeah, make sure to show
Hey.
your legs at Dollar Tree so that we can lure out the ejaculator.
Right?
You make him sound like
Just
a super villain.
And we just there waiting in the wings. We're just in the aisles
God.
watching. And then he pulls it out. I was like, stop.
Yeah, a guy with like sweatpants walks in. They're like very baggy, hands in his pocket. They're like, oh no, it's him.
Not here, not here.
It's the ejaculator.
Is your ejaculator?
Yeah, but wouldn't it be
He's got
like,
his cock out.
would you be afraid to be like cummed on at that point though?
$2,000. I'm getting the $2,000, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Like, let's say like you grab him, you stop him from attacking this poor lady, but like he splooges all over you, like your pants or something. Like, would you
He's
have to
like,
like?
ah!
Would you have to throw away your pants?
I'm like, ah! No, I'm keeping
Yeah.
the pants. It's a souvenir.
A
Because
souvenir.
now I'm like on the news. I'm on the news now. I caught the ejaculator.
Yeah, but like I think I just toss the pants, man. Like it's weird when you think about it, right? If you come in your own pants, it's fine. But like if another guy comes on your pants, it's like, whoa. You gotta I feel like you gotta toss it. No, you can't wash that off, dude.
But think about it. Like, we go to hotels. We lay on these pillows.
Yeah, but you hope, you like to imagine that they clean the bed sheets.
I would say this. In a hotel, everything is allowed.
Everything's been jizzed on.
Everything. Jizzed on, pissed on, shit on. And then you just throw it in the washing machine and put it right back on.
Do you think there's any company out there that just exclusively talks to hotels like, hey, we have anti-semination technology. Like, this works better than bleach. It goes in to the deepest of stains and removes children.
How much does it cost?
It's
Does
just
it
like
cost more?
$1 more per ounce than bleach.
No, thank you.
No?
No, thank you. We're good.
I don't know. I feel like you could flex it on like the website.
Hotels don't care. Nope.
Like,
as long
imagine
as it
you
looks
name
clean.
your hotel the Seaman Hotel, but like SEA Seaman. Like sailors come here, but they don't come here because this is where their kids come to die.
That's a crazy slogan. That's I
It's
don't know if that's
creative.
attracting more people or less.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's
The cleanest hotel in the 7 seas.
people. Honestly, people look at like the stars and the price. I think people are okay with like I'm good with a 3.5 star.
When you said the stars, I thought you meant like they're fucking looking up at the sky or something. Like,
The view.
quick, what do the stars say? They just look up and they're like, oh my god, it's Leviticus,
Hell
which
no.
isn't a star formation, but it's just, I don't know why Leviticus came into my head.
The Big Dipper.
The Big Dipper. Why does everybody know about the Big Dipper?
It's in a lot of movies.
The Big Dipper's so stupid, man.
It's in a lot of movies. That's why.
Pleiades is like way better. There's like another one that I think is fucking awesome, but I like them because of the names.
You're a star watcher.
Orion, yeah. Orion's good. Ursa Major. I'm not a big like Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius. Like the whole things that make up the zodiac, I think that's kind of lame. It's overdone.
The zodiac thing is kind of overdone, but it's fun.
Remember when like back in the day people like used to really care about their zodiac signs? Did you ever believe in that?
No, I just learned them so that I can use them.
What do you mean use them?
I was like, that's something a Sagittarius would do. You might be right.
Yeah. Like you pick up a pencil aggressively. Just like a Leo, huh?
And it said that's like in dating, you just learn it so that it's like you have
You impress the
you
females.
can fight back. You can fight back, you know?
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, you must be a Leo. Like, well, Leos and Aquariuses, they go well together because my rising moon is still.
Yeah. Actually,
Jesus.
my chart today said that I'd be meeting an attractive young lady and betting her. So you have to do it. Just, yeah, zodiacs are so silly, dude.
It's dumb.
It's
dumb.
so dumb.
But, I let people enjoy it if they enjoy it. I don't want to, shit on people's beliefs, but I don't believe in it.
Yeah. Goes back to like
I don't believe.
I think that's the moral of the story with like all of our topics, right? If you believe it, if you have fun with it, sure, go for it.
Yeah,
It doesn't
that's
bother
it.
me.
If
You think One Piece is political? Go for it. Some people
think
just
it's
enjoy
not?
it otherwise. You don't think of it, it's whatever.
Do you, brother?
Do you
or
live
sister,
your life, man? Have fun.
Or yeah, man. Just be you. But guys, unfortunately, we've reached the end. I know you guys would like for us to go for 3 hours more, but we will not.
We're ending it here.
End it here. Leave your thoughts below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. But we shall catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.